Welcome to another episode of The Nice Show. I'm your dramatic host, DJ Trey Nice.
There's a nice one.
And I'm sitting next to my wonderful co-host who is back. Not his. No, not his. Who is back from her vacation. That's what we'll call it.
Why do y'all do this every time?
Call me daddy.
Aiden, the CEO of 4AMer, Call Me Daddy merch. Your favorite people wear it. You know what I mean? How you feeling?
I feel good.
Oh.
Feel good.
Why'd you have to?
I almost lied.
So how are you feeling?
Okay. I'm straight.
How good do you feel?
I could be better.
Yeah. Long night?
Been there. Yeah.
You know, I wanted to go last night. I did.
Why didn't you pull up? That's kind of like fucked up.
What? Okay.
I gave you an open invitation.
No lie. You said I couldn't wear my Crocs. So I was kind of like.
I shouldn't have even put that out there.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I wanted to go.
Y'all approve this? You approve the Crocs?
I still don't understand them.
Bro, but
I just can't get down
like, I got
with
the
them,
easy. You got the easy slides on today. I don't have the Crocs on today. I literally.
I'm proud of you.
I took them off because I knew you was going to say something. But, you know, we good. We good today. We
Okay,
good.
that's good.
And we got to play it for Jimmy, man.
Hey, Jimmy, where you going?
Jimmy
Right.
is not here. Jimmy is on his vacation, is what we'll call it. We'll call it. Whenever people out, or whenever I'm
We
out
call it
too.
vacations. That's good. Very positive.
Yeah.
I like it.
You know what I mean? Yeah. We're not saying y'all in jail and no shit. You know what I'm saying? But we're on vacation.
Right on.
Are you implying Jimmy's in jail? I'm
You
confused.
know? Free Jimmy, bro. Free Jimmy, man. My boy going through it. Hey, man. Bryson isn't here either, bro. Bryson was double booked. Because you don't record on Fridays.
Right.
You don't record on Friday. It is Friday.
Yeah. It's weird. Doesn't feel like a Friday.
It doesn't feel like Friday. But we got somebody special in the building. He sold your boss his current car. This nigga sold 500 cars last month, swear to God. My boy, he's an ultra light skin. He may not look it, but it's in his heart, I swear.
I guess.
The one and only, the Megalodon. My boy Elante is the #1 car salesman in the world. What's up, bro? How you feeling?
I'm good, bro. I can't complain at all, man.
Hey, man, my boy pulled up. Crazy. You just saw what he pulled up in. It was McLaren Park. He just pulled up in it, you know what I mean? You know what I
We
mean?
like it. We like it.
Yeah.
Right on.
So I want to bring you on, bro. You are a very smart individual.
Yes, sir.
You are one of my smart friends.
Right. I feel appreciated right now. So
I have two of my other smart friends back there. Trent, Malone. Y'all say what's up?
Does that mean you're not the smart friend?
Why couldn't I be the smart friend?
I mean, anywho.
You see how they do me, bro? Like,
I'm seeing.
yeah, you know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy. But we are drinking on planted juice, by the way. You know what I'm saying?
Let me get another sip.
It's a fade to black. Oh, yeah. Let me see it live on
I'm gonna get
air.
another sip.
Yeah.
Don't slip.
Please don't do nothing to the mic. Please. Oh, yeah, please. It's true. He did it loud. I ain't even gonna do it to the mic the first time.
Yeah.
But you are one of my smart friends, bro.
Right.
And you literally walked me step by step into buying my Jeep. You tell me about the climate of buying cars and everything like that. No, like he the truth.
Did
It's
you
just-
approve the license plate?
Have you seen? Oh, I've never lost, bro.
I like the uniqueness.
I've never lost in my life. Never.
Okay.
I've never lost once.
I approve it, bro. Yeah.
I almost dropped it. It would have been really bad in the show. Nah, it would have been really bad. But let me tell you about the deal Elante gave me. I was in a 2019 Sentra paying an outrageous price for it on an outrageous interest rate, right?
Okay.
But after I got my Jeep, 2021, you know what I mean? It ain't the base model either. But after I got it, I was only paying $10 more a month. That's it. Just $10 more. My boy walked me through it, told me what money to put down. We looked at interest rates, credit scores. He wasn't even at the dealership with me. Guess what he was doing? On the phone. I was calling Elante all the time. What should I do? And even with Jimmy, same thing.
Yeah.
We was at the
Yeah, 'cause
dealership.
y'all got the same. Yeah, y'all
Exactly.
both got new cars.
Was at the you know what I'm saying? Shout out to
Yeah.
shout out to that. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a blessing. But so we called you at the dealership. What we say? Is this a good deal, bro? He was like, I mean, and you walked the store, and we ended up getting the car for Jimmy too.
Right on.
So like, I want to bring you here to share the wealth. But starting off, man, were you always into cars?
Since I was born, bro.
For real?
What's your dream
Forever.
car?
There's too many of them, really, but one of them probably a Ferrari 812 super fast.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't even know what
It
that
got
is.
super fast in the name, so just know that.
It has super.
That's literally like in the.
Yeah.
Super fast is in the name. Oh my God.
It's in the name.
Yeah, and you also
What's your dream car?
okay. My dream car.
Okay, you gotta be fucking extra.
Okay, I have two. I have one is a Tesla Plaid. I have another one. It is the Jeep Gladiator 6x6, and then the last one is I want like an old school like Ford, like the 1920s, like the
20s?
like
Model T.
like I want the
Yeah.
Model Ts, like the old ones, like
Okay.
just to have. Like I'm not gonna do anything with it. I just want to
You
look
don't
at
want to
it.
drive it?
I just want to look at it. Put some
So you
baby
wanna be
oil
like-
on it.
Oh my God.
That's rich folk stuff right there.
Right, that's old white man.
Yeah. I feel like Trent. You know what I mean? Like Trent sitting there just caught us straight.
Let me hold son Trent.
Yeah. But that's what I want. That's what I want. Yeah. And if you hear, he didn't bring the loud car because my boy has money, so he didn't bring that one. But like super duper loud. His Mustang is ridiculous. Like
You know what they say about Mustangs, though?
what they
I
say?
know what they say.
What they say. They can't drive.
No.
Oh,
what they say?
What they say about Mustangs?
Fuckboy car.
That is a fuckboy car. You kind of do have a, you know what I mean? And yours is kind of obnoxious too. And yours is pretty ridiculous, man. You can hear Elante down the highway. Like no joke.
You didn't even like deny it. You didn't even like stick up for yourself.
He was kind of just like, it is what
Nah,
it is.
I only acknowledge what I want to acknowledge. So, yeah. If I don't in line with it, I ain't got to acknowledge it. You know what I
I
mean?
feel you.
Yeah. So you've been in cars your whole life.
Yeah, always, bro.
And what was your first car that you had?
Oh, man, it was a Honda Accord.
What year?
03.
03.
Sport.
Is that,
Wasn't nothing sporty about it. It just said sport.
that
Had
a
a wing.
4-cylinder?
It was a 4-cylinder, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. So we weren't really moving
Nah.
too far. Oh, okay.
Nah.
Okay. Yeah.
It said sport, though.
Yeah, it said
said
sport,
Yeah.
but it wasn't
Nah,
the
nah,
super
Wasn't moving
fast.
sporty at all.
Yeah.
Nah, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't lie to you.
So what how old were you when you got it?
Man, I was 16, 17.
Must be nice.
Bro,
my
bro,
God.
when'd you get your first car?
19.
I got my first car at 19.
And I bought a fucking
Really?
lemon. A dud.
Oh, I was, like, I
bad.
was like, what's the limit?
Oh, I'm showing my age.
Yeah, like what was it?
Little babies. It was a Honda Accord.
Okay.
In a Honda.
And
family.
I was literally just talking about my car yesterday.
For real?
I loved it. I had my leather seats, my sunroof. I was good.
What happened?
That wasn't.
It was a salvage title for one. I didn't even know what
Okay.
the fuck that was.
Oh, we gonna explain it.
And then I bought it from a guy off of Craigslist.
Oh, okay.
And then the guy, right?
Okay.
My mom didn't help me. I was begging. Like
Okay,
I
yeah.
wanted her to help me. She didn't help me. I did what I could do, whatever. Paid the shit cash, whatever.
Right.
So he was like one of those guys that like claimed they were what do you call it? Like like not a regular like salesman, but like I don't know, like
Well,
I'm talking in circles.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, anywho. So he sold cars on the side, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
But he didn't even know like the place to sign on the title. He signed in the wrong spot. I had to
Yeah.
wind up paying $300 just to get the shit fixed. Because
Really?
he signed in the wrong spot.
It was his first try.
Right.
that's
It's definitely,
It was
it's definitely
experiment.
giving that for sure.
It was
So,
experiment.
yeah.
I
It
got
was
my
bad.
first car for Craigslist too. 2004 Ford Taurus,
Yeah.
117,000
I loved
miles.
my car though. I loved my car.
I hated mine. I had it for 2 years, worked for 8 months. Out of the 2 years, it worked for 8 months. Always in the shop.
What was it again?
2004 Ford Taurus.
Oh, yeah.
Ew.
I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, bro.
sorry.
I bought it for 1,100. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That
I
was
knew
cheaper than what my car was.
I knew something was wrong with it because right after I bought it, I took it to the shop. You know what I mean? And he was like, "Yo, they took out the check engine light." I was like, "What do you mean?" He was like,
Took it out.
there's like the check engine light was supposed to be on the car, like the computer's reading check engine light, but they physically took out the light.
How do you do that?
Like it's possible, but they literally took out the light so it doesn't shine. So, yeah, the computer was reading check engine. I had a
Oh,
code.
wow.
I had multiple codes on that car.
Yeah.
but my dad was like, "Hey, we'll just buy it," and I
Hey.
just bought it. 19. Hey, it broke the next month, but hey, he was rolling though. So, where are you from? I don't think I ever asked you that.
Longview, Texas.
Longview. Why do you say it like that? Longview.
What you know about it?
Lobos.
My grandparents are from there.
Right on.
Yeah.
Really, I grew
They
up.
good
Very
people.
country.
I grew up
They
in
good
Tyler.
Bye. Goodbye.
Yeah, nah.
I'm just lying. Longview, the Lobos.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
y'all whooped us in football, bro.
I know.
Everybody. Never mind. I'm sure.
What?
Everybody whooped you.
I'll give you a bomb for that. I give you a bomb for that. But that's all I know of them. They were some big ass country fed dudes, like
Yes, sir.
who were just cold as hell in football.
Yeah.
Like,
Except me. Yeah.
oh,
I ain't gonna lie to you.
we was on the team.
Yeah.
We was on the team.
Was not on the field. Bro.
Yeah. So, from Longview, you're driving a Honda, right? And so from that, like your car, just your love for cars just kept growing and growing, right?
Yeah.
So how did you end up actually starting to sell cars?
Bro, I was actually working at Raising Cane's.
Okay.
And, I remember a guy had came through the drive-through in a vet. Like it was like the new one at the time.
Yeah.
And
what year is this?
Bro, it was 2016.
2016.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. We was freshman year still.
Oh, and that's off was
No, it was like the end of freshman year.
end of freshman year.
End of freshman
Oh
year.
yeah, I was
bro.
still at PV then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he came through in the vet. I asked him where he got it from. And it
Freshman
was
year
like-
of college, Aiden.
I'm old.
Freshman year of college, high school.
I don't even want to ask, but I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, we'll talk off air.
Off air, all right?
You don't ask a lady her age.
Yeah.
And you don't ask
yeah.
a man his height. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's just same thing. Same thing.
But he came through in the vet. I pretty much asked him where he got it from. He was like, "Yeah, I got it from this place here." And it was actually one of my coworkers' granddad. So
Word.
yeah, when he left, she ended up telling me like, "Yeah, he paid cash for it. He cool with people at the dealership." And automatically, I'm thinking connect. So I just asked. I'm like, let me talk to him. So I end up talking to him one day. He told me he knew the GM at Cadillac, and he pretty much set me up with an interview. Like gave me the dude number.
Word.
And then from there, I just started as like a porter. So I'm just parking cars. But I let them know first day when I got there, I'm like, I see myself eventually going into sales. So they was like, all right, cool. We're going to start you here. You do your thing. And I just moved from position to position. Then I end up getting into sales. So
Wait, so when you work at a car lot, you don't just start in it sells like
you can.
if you have experience, is that how it works?
Yeah. Like certain dealerships may hire you with no experience. But the dealership I was working for was pretty large. So they need somebody to come through and be ready to produce immediately. You know what I mean?
Yeah, got you.
So-
And at Cadillac, don't y'all have to wear like suits when y'all are like salesmen there?
We did.
Yeah,
we
man.
did, bro.
It's different from like other. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Cadillac though. You know what I mean?
I mean, classy. You know.
Yeah, you know what I
Gotta
mean?
keep that image.
Facts.
Right.
Oh, that's what's up. So when was actually like your first like sale, and how did it feel?
Bro, it felt good. The customer was weird though. He was like, I ain't bro, he was just bro, he was weird, bro.
Okay.
The dude was just real goofy.
Yeah.
Like nerdy. He was
Yeah.
like, he was excited though. So I was like, when sometimes somebody else energy can rub off on you. So even though he kind of weird, giggy and stuff, I'm like, I like this dude.
Yeah.
So I almost knocked something out.
Oh no, you good, bro?
Yeah, but I was like, I like this dude, and it felt good, man.
Yeah. What'd he buy?
What was the car?
It was a Cadillac ATS.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
It's a Cadillac sedan.
It's
Okay.
a sedan
All right, hey, look. So it's like an Altima, the size of an Altima, but a Cadillac. So
or the Cadillac.
yeah,
Okay.
right on.
Would you rather drive the Altima or the Cadillac now?
Right now, I mean the lack, but
Yeah. Oh.
it depends on what I'm getting it for. You know what I mean?
Right.
If I want it long term, probably the Altima.
I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, the
'Cause y'all
Altimas,
can't kill them
They
bad
look
boys.
good nowadays.
Yeah.
I'll
Hey.
give them that.
They nice.
Yeah.
They nice. I had a Sentra. I wanted that Altima so bad.
But let's get it understood. I'm not choosing one over a lack, bro.
You're not?
No. Why would I?
I don't know.
Do people even
Chevy,
buy
bro.
Cadillacs now?
People do.
I haven't seen them.
You got to see the new ones.
You guys, my
Yeah.
mom literally just bought one, bro.
Really?
What model?
Like,
Show me.
I honestly, I don't know the model, but she literally just bought one this past weekend.
Yeah.
I don't know what model this is, but
Oh yeah, that's a XT4.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, she's stunting. You can't tell her nothing.
She clean too.
Yeah, she's stunting. Like,
clean.
yeah. But people buying, but I noticed there was a lot of like older people, like adults
Yeah. I
buying.
was like, it's giving pawpaw.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, mom. She just called you old.
Hey,
There's nothing wrong with it.
hey,
Nah,
be comfortable.
yeah.
See, that's why you gotta have multiples though. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So one car might be cool, calm, collected. The other one might be rowdy, you know?
Right.
I don't like honing in on one. I'd rather just have a collection. So I
There's
can,
nothing wrong with that.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
I'd be in the pop out car on Sunday, you know?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Them
Not
on
Cadillac
Sunday.
seats different, bro. Them Cadillac seats different. Them leather
yeah.
seats, man, serious. Suck you right in.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
he agreed with it, like, yeah, for sure.
Bro, I gotta
Why
watch
do
you,
you do this
fam.
shit?
Bro,
No, he
I'm not trying to
does
set
it.
you
I gotta
up.
watch him,
I'm not
man.
trying to set you
Bro,
up.
He
no.
does it every
But-
fucking week.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to set you up, bro. I swear I'm not.
No, he's trying.
I gotta watch you now, yeah.
Bro, okay. So
What's up?
Elante, like he literally gave me the keys to buy a car, right?
Yeah, so we'll ask, as a new car buyer owner, what advice would you give? Because I made many mistakes.
Okay. Well, tell me like what mistakes. Like, tell me what the story behind it, and maybe I could tell you like what you could have done.
So my thing was I wanted to buy a car cash. I didn't want payments at all. So
Okay.
that's why I went the route of Craigslist.
Okay. Yeah.
First mistake. Second mistake, not doing my like due diligence behind it, like not looking up like the Carfax behind it,
Right.
not knowing like what the salvage title was because I thought it was like kind of the same thing. The car looked fine.
Yeah.
So, but mechanically it wasn't.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
Right.
if somebody say I want, let's just say I don't know, Toyota Corolla. I want a new one. Well, that's another. We'll get on that in a minute. But so I want a Toyota Corolla. I come to you. I want to buy it. What's like the next steps behind that?
Whether it's like a new or used one, like in this case,
We'll
what are
say used.
we talking
Okay.
used?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, as a consumer, the first thing I look into is what you said, Carfax.
Mm-hmm.
You know, check that. It's gonna tell you the history of the car, how often they oil changed it, if any wrecks is on it.
Mm-hmm.
That right there is gonna talk a little bit about the reliability of it,
Okay.
just knowing the history of it. You know what I mean? So
What's a red flag? It depends on like it goes in. What's a red flag on a Carfax? You're like, okay, you should stay away from this car. Like,
minor damage, not bad, but if you start seeing like, I forgot what it's called, either moderate or let's just say extreme damage, you
Okay.
need to watch out for that
Gotcha.
because it might look good.
Like if they get it fixed or whatever.
Yeah, they might get it fixed. It might look good,
'Cause I
but
heard like if the alignment gets fucked up, like the car is basically like
yeah,
done for.
It depends, not just the alignment, but like the structure of it getting messed up real bad.
Mm.
Yeah, it's just gonna trickle down from there.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
right? So you would say Carfax is like a big thing.
Yeah,
like,
check the Carfax. If you
Okay.
buying used, check the Carfax.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you just gotta know.
But does
especially if you-
everything get reported?
Not everything,
Right.
But like most things do.
Okay.
I mean, because you can go to any oil change place, it's gonna get reported.
Okay.
Like it don't matter, it's gonna get reported. But I say check that. You just gotta be safe,
Yeah.
especially if you paying cash,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
because your money gone.
And it was gone.
Yeah, your money gone.
He took that shit and blocked my number.
Yeah.
He said she can buy this piece of shit. I'm done with it.
Yeah, I say Carfax. After that, I mean, just test drive it yourself. Listen for anything. If you hear anything, if something feel wrong, you got to get it up to speed. So
Okay.
you got to press. I say press the gas in it. Like
Remember we test drove the F-150 and you were like, press it.
you
it.
gotta press it. Like if you tinkering around on it, some cars good tinkering around, but it might be a problem when you really mash it. That's why something might make a noise or you feeling
Yeah.
like it don't feel too healthy. So yeah, if you test driving something, please mash the gas
Yeah, and the brakes too.
and the
Make-
brakes.
Oh,
Stump
the
them
brakes
bad
for
boys.
sure.
Yeah, make sure them work too.
Right.
So when it comes to buying used cars, like you said, is it best to go certified pre-owned or could you just go just
What's the difference? Because
yeah.
I've seen
Certified.
that and I've never known like what it actually
okay.
is.
Certified pre-owned, pretty much it got some type of warranty to it.
Okay.
Either if it's
With a dealership or
the factory.
Okay.
So yeah, let's say it's a Cadillac, it still has some of the factory warranty
okay.
under it. So that's how it's a certified pre-owned.
Gotcha.
So certified is always better because that's gonna be like the closest to new. Because if anything goes wrong, a lot of cases you can still get it fixed,
Get it fixed
without
Yeah.
coming out of pocket.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why
Gotcha.
it's certified.
So with used, you kind of just buy as is. Is that how it works? Like,
Yeah, it's a saying that, if you buy a used car, if you pull out the dealership and it's split in half, both pieces yours. So
what?
yeah,
That's wild.
Oh my god,
both pieces yours.
man.
I mean, it ain't that extreme, but like
yeah,
you got 30 days.
yeah, you got
Yeah, day 31,
right.
you out of there.
What are the worst used cars to buy for people like who made in the market? You're like, please stay away from these cars if you want something.
Like your least favorite make model.
Yeah, like or something just not reliable. Like somebody in the trying to look for a new car and maybe going like certified pre-owned or something, what's one to like stay away from? They have a lot of issues, just like something like that.
I mean, you can't really go wrong with like Japanese cars, like your Nissans, your Toyotas, your Hondas, them safe cars.
Yeah,
I would say if you go on used and it's not certified, meaning like there's no warranty to it, stay away from any luxury cars. Because now like it can be a 2003 Benz, but and you might have paid 4 racks for it.
Right.
But if something go wrong,
you paying out of pocket.
You about to pay 5 racks for it. Like,
I heard Benzes weren't that good. Like you got to constantly get them fixed.
After 100,000 miles, they pretty much they pretty much out of there. Honestly,
it depends. It's model to model. Sometimes they last longer than that, but no matter what model it is, it's gonna be expensive to repair.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah, it's a difference between being able to buy something and being able to afford it. So you might be able to buy it at $4K, but can you afford that $6,000 issue? Yeah. So I say stay away from those. Like, unless you can really just afford it. Like, hey, I ain't tripping. If something go wrong, I can pay for it. I say stay away from luxury cars.
Right.
Yeah, I saw that before. Somebody was saying, like, this dude was saying, like, don't buy like older BMWs like used because they are a lot to maintain
and them
fix.
parts. The parts are literally coming from overseas. Like, they gon'
Let me think about that.
Yeah, them parts. That's why they cost so much.
See, I didn't even think
German
about that.
parts.
I'll stick to my Toyota and Hondas.
I understand Toyota and stuff. That's from Japan, but like they got a lot of factories here. Like you can still go down the street and get some Toyota parts, but like that Beamer part, it's coming.
Yeah,
on a boat. It's coming on a boat, and you're gonna pay as it's paying. Yeah, you're paying for the boat. The fishes is passing all that. Yeah,
because they are not cheap at all.
Yeah, so I never suggest like doing that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So
go ahead.
I'm sorry. I didn't.
No, go ahead, bro.
So in the process, right? So we're using like Aiden. So like in the process, we go certified pre-owned.
Right.
We see the Carfax. It looks good. We test drove it. We pushed it. Like
you mashed that bad boy.
Mashed it. That's
what you gotta mash that bad boy.
Long view. Mashed. I've never used that word in my life. But we mashed it. It looks good. Everything's good. Cold air blowing. Radio works. Everything like that. Right. We get in there.
And that's important too. Yeah, test the fucking air.
Oh, you be hot. Yeah. So we get in there, right? And so what's usually the first question you ask? Like, the car looks good, everything looks good, whatever. We sitting down. What's the first thing that should happen in the right way, like in this process?
As a consumer?
As a consumer, yeah.
I mean, are we at the dealership or are we on Craigslist? Like
we at the dealership. We're at the dealership.
Right. Yeah, we at the dealership. Oh, the first thing that happened then, we probably gonna go over numbers. We're gonna figure out how you paying for it. Okay. So is this gonna be a cash purchase? Or are you gonna be financing? What route we going?
Got you.
So from there, depending on what you say, if you say cash, it's pretty simple. I just need where you're gonna register the vehicle, your name, number. That's all I need. And then your driver license. But if you financing, that's when we got to start talking credit. Yeah, I got to start sending stuff to banks.
Right.
Trying to get you. Yeah, I got to get you approved. I got to figure out what rate it's gonna be, what term.
Right.
It's a different process.
So speaking of credit, can you go over the difference between your credit score and car credit? How they could be not credit score. I mean like regular credit versus car credit. How they're two different things. Because some people may not know. Like,
which bureau do they use?
We use a lot of Experian. I mean, we look at most of them. I think Experian is like one of the main ones. But what was the question again?
Oh yeah,
long day, brother.
No, you good. My boy just got off work too.
Yeah. I got off work, changed clothes, pretty much came over here. So yeah, y'all gotta bear with me.
No, you good. So like, I was asking the difference between regular credit versus car credit. Cause some people are like, man, I have a great credit score, but they don't have any car credit history.
Right on. Yeah. So I mean, it's kind of the same thing in a way, but like the car credit is important because you can have an 800 credit score just based off a credit card.
But if you don't have history,
that's it's like a false credit score almost because it's not. Okay. The biggest things you can have on your credit is car, house, like big stuff.
Right.
I mean, a little credit card. If a bank about to loan you $30,000, they don't care that you've been using a $200 credit card and paying it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to give you 30 bands.
Yeah.
Like I need to see a little bit more. So car credit, that's important to start.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in my instance, I've never had a car payment before. I've always like bought my cars cash. If I wanted to get a car, how would that work? I have good credit, but I don't have any like car history. I guess.
Right. The credit score still help you out.
Okay.
So good credit is always gonna be good.
Right.
it just may be harder to get a approval. But when you get approval, it's gonna be a lot better than somebody that credit score ain't there.
Right.
Because even though you ain't got card credit, you still got some type of trustworthiness.
Right. Okay.
Because you didn't pay other people back. So
Got you.
it's just think about it like card credit, home credit. Those are like meat and potatoes. Like that's big stuff that you paying.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what's gonna help you. You know.
Right.
Just think about it. If you asking for 30,000. They want to see something that you done borrowed about that much before.
Right.
But like, long as your credit good, even if it's just credit cards or you just starting on little loans, it still helps you because your credit score deals with a lot of your rate.
Okay.
So yeah, you might.
Yeah, the interest rate, serious. That's
Oh yeah, it add up too over time. Yeah,
it add up. So okay, bet. So we're going over, credit scores. You come back. So what is how do y'all like measure like credit, like good credit scores versus like I don't know if you're gonna get approved? How does it go? Like
I mean that motherfucker tell you poor, good.
Yeah. It go by tiers.
Okay.
Yeah, it go by tiers. That's how like they determine what rate you're gonna get. So I would say about 730 and up.
Okay.
Maybe because like after a certain point. It's about the same. No matter if you're 850 or 780, you're gonna get qualified for the same rate.
Gotcha.
Because it's within the same tier.
Gotcha.
So let's just call 740 to 850 tier 1,
Okay.
and then 690 to 730 tier 2,
Gotcha.
and then your mid 600s those gonna be tier 3 and tier 4. And
Got you.
You fall in those ranges. You know what I mean?
Got you.
So that's how they determine it.
So could somebody with bad credit still get approved, but they just may get higher interest rates? Or
No, absolutely. Yeah.
so you don't have to have perfect credit to buy a new car.
Everybody in the game. Like y'all all in the game you might not win.
Right.
But
Right.
you at least get to play. And
Yeah.
see, you know what I'm
You're
saying?
just gonna get fucked up.
Yeah. And the people with the higher tiers, they gonna win. But it just depends on what situation you in. Because if you just getting started, you can't expect, because you might have the great credit score, but they might put you at tier 2 just because you haven't had a car credit.
Right.
But everybody got to start somewhere. So
Got
if
you.
it's your first car, I really wouldn't stress about it too much. Like, yes, have a good credit score because it's gonna help you. The better your score, the better your chances. But like when you're a first time buyer, you kind of just gotta get started.
Right.
Yeah.
Get started
Yeah, because
somewhere.
you got to get started.
Can you refinance with cars?
Absolutely. So that's the thing. So let's just say you're in a situation like I just need a car.
Yeah.
Like, you get that bad boy, and then after a year, refinance it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Drop your rate.
Make sure you're working on that credit within that year, though.
please.
Right.
Yeah, please, please work on that. Please work on that credit during that year, please.
Man,
do
that credit important.
man.
Yeah, cash is king, but that credit important.
Man, so after a year, you're talking about refinancing and see if you get a lower rate,
Right.
And what are the best places to refinance? Probably like credit unions, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Credit
credit
unions,
unions.
Yeah.
Right, credit unions.
Got you. So we come back and we go over like the scores. You know what I mean? Like, right? Yeah. This is
where you at.
yeah. This is where you at, right?
Yeah.
It's like for somebody, let's say with like mid credit, like the average person may just be
Right.
like in the 650s or something like that.
Right.
Is there a lot of wiggle room when it comes to like negotiation, or do they not have as much as somebody, of course, like in the
I mean, mid sixes, you still got wiggle room.
Okay.
But like, yeah, if we talking,
Well, that's hopeful.
mid sixes, you still in the game. Like, you
Okay.
can still.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
What's like the worst car monthly rate and interest rate that you saw?
Oh man,
Like the highest one, I
I
guess.
forgot the legal amount. It's something like 20.
the legal amount?
23% or something.
I think well, the legal amount for dealerships, it may be like 23, right? 'Cause
I think it's like 23% or 20.
Of the amount of the car.
23%
Yeah.
interest rate. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's nasty. You don't want to see the math
That's
on it.
bad.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's really bad.
Yeah, you're gonna pay for it 3 times.
Yeah, 3 times.
Jesus.
But think about what are the dealerships that they be charged like 30% interest rates? Like not dealerships, the car lots.
Oh man, them buy here, pay here's, man. That's
What is a buy here for people who may not know? What's a buy here, pay here?
I've never.
All right, if you ever driving down the street, you see a dealership
The little.
and they
Never mind, let me
got
not-
Jeffries and they got 6 cars.
Yeah.
That's who you need to stay away from.
Oh no. Oh, probably not a dealership, just like a car lot.
The Craigslist ads.
Why do you stay away from them?
I mean, they just playing by a different rule. Like,
Okay.
yeah, it's I say it's safer to go to a dealership because a lot of those places they maybe don't have a service department.
They the ones that take the check engine lights.
You got one guy doing everything. The owner selling you the car, signing your paperwork, test driving with you. You come to your car messing up. He say, "Let me look at it too." Like, you need to stay away from that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That they don't got enough staff to really just run a efficient business. Night.
And they be doing like 30% interest rates over there sometimes.
Yeah.
30%.
And then another thing is, a lot of times when it's those real small dealers like that, and they doing something like buy here, pay here, it's not helping you. Like, they might not even be reporting to your credit. Like,
wait,
yeah.
So you're paying on a car, it may not even be going.
Probably high as fuck too.
Yeah, you paying high, and like,
it's not going to your credit. That's sick. You be paying like 5 years. You try to go to a dealership,
and
like
you in the same situation at the end of that 5 years, and you got to go see that same dude that test drove, sold you the car, signed your paperwork, owned the dealership, and fixed it for you. You got to see him again.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, try to go to a larger dealership.
A dealership.
Just because, like,
my goodness,
they gotta play by a certain amount of rules. Like, if you go to a real dealership,
Right, legally.
yeah, like Ford, like I can't do certain stuff because Ford might come in and be like, all right, this is your dealership, but I'm Ford.
Yeah, right,
Like, yeah, if you at Jeffrey's, man, Jeffrey ain't got nobody looking at the him. Jeffrey ain't got nothing.
Ford don't even know where Jeffrey is.
Yeah, they don't even know. He's selling Tauruses, like Altimas.
He probably sold me that Taurus. That thing was out of there. Boy.
Right, yeah.
Man, so okay, so we come back and we're looking at interest rates, right?
Right.
How important is the interest rate to the car?
No, because that's important. Because I always thought, I never knew how it actually worked. So I thought like you'll buy the car for the amount, and then the interest rate. I thought that the interest rate was like taxed onto the amount like per year, if that makes sense. So like, say I bought like a $16,000 car, and then the interest rate was, I don't know, it's like a regular.
Let's just say 5%.
5%.
Yeah.
So 5% of 16,000. So I'm paying, I don't know, $300 a month, and then so that minus the 16,000, and then whatever is left at the end of the year. I thought that 5% goes back onto like the rest of the amount, if that makes sense. So I thought it was like kind of yearly until it's paid off, instead of like to the total amount. Does that make sense?
It's to the total amount. Like, you paying interest on the total amount, but it's divided monthly.
Okay.
So yeah.
So it goes into it.
Yeah,
like
it's into your monthly payment.
Okay.
Because like into your monthly payment, your payment might be $300, but only $270 going towards the principal. 30 is just pure interest. You get what I'm saying?
So if somebody has like that 23% that you're saying, they're not even paying on the principal for like the first couple of months.
Yeah, so let's say
$800 a month.
Yeah, if your interest rate 23%, your payment might be $600, but $250 or $300 just straight interest.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
That shit is nuts.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
So you're saying, instead of like worrying about like the monthly payments on the car, worry about that interest rate.
Interest rate is important. Yeah.
Because I know some people may go on like let's say, hey man, I just want to spend $350 a month or like $400 a month. So it's like, okay, so let's say a seller who may not be as like trustworthy as you, like
genuine. Hey, Jeffrey.
Yeah, Jeffrey will be like,
Jeff.
oh, we can make it $400 a month.
Yeah.
Like we can do that.
Right.
So it's like people need to focus less on the monthly payments and more on the interest rate.
Right. Yeah.
Because
That's how it gets paid off sooner.
Yeah, for sure.
Gotcha.
So, but can you explain like first time buyer interest rates? Because I didn't even know like about that. Like whenever you're first time
higher
buyer,
normally.
I mean, yeah, but it's going based off you've never had a car before.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit higher versus somebody with established car credit. You know, it's the same thing with insurance. Like, you know, somebody that's been insuring cars for 50 years, you know, their insurance gonna be 100 versus us in our age, like we might pay 300.
Right.
That's because we haven't had something insured a period of time.
Right.
So it's like you really can't get around it. You just kind of you got to start somewhere.
So I need to keep paying cash for my car.
No, you should not. you should.
No, I'm
No,
joking,
you
but
should not.
I'm joking. I did hear that it is better to use credit because like dealerships, they want to push that because they get approved by the banks faster, or they get a percentage from the banks.
Yeah.
So you get a better deal with credit versus like paying cash. Like
can you explain
nowadays.
that?
Yeah, most cases. Yeah, first off, dealerships, we don't like when you pay cash. Like,
Really?
But
Yeah,
it's crazy
people-
because like back in the day,
Man.
you could get better deals.
no,
No, never,
never,
ever.
No.
Really? So that's not true.
That's a myth.
That's a myth.
I used
Yeah.
to, but I heard that.
Like people come
I thought
in,
that was a thing.
I'm gonna pay cash, and I'm like, please, no, like, don't
Why?
pay cash.
Why
Like,
though?
Like, bro, like for one, it helps us, you know, because if we get you to finance, and a lot of times they might offer another discount just for you to finance. Like, you know, it's a $2,000 rebate.
But
if
y'all
you
are getting a
finance.
percentage.
We get a percentage.
because- Yeah, so you
Yeah.
want to push that.
And we get special
Yeah.
incentives and stuff because we we pretty much bring in the business.
You're the
bank.
middleman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm bringing them, you know, business.
Yeah.
So they gonna help us out in return.
Right.
Like, okay,
Got you.
Okay, you didn't finance. You gave us 10 car deals this month. You know, we might send y'all, you know, $5,000 and just back pay because y'all helped us out. You know what I mean?
Got you.
So
Does that go to y'all or your customers?
it goes to the dealership. Yeah.
You know, everybody
like,
got
y'all-
you too.
but you got to think about it though. You getting money off of it too because you get a
Like, as a
rebate.
consumer? Oh,
Yeah,
right,
'cause
right.
You remember what
yeah.
I said? Like
Yeah.
if you finance, you may get an extra $2,000 discount. So it's everybody.
Oh,
in,
that's
like,
nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, for sure.
I heard it's better because well, that's something else. But I heard it's better to like actually finance your car credit wise rather than just like paying it off like just going up there and like, hey, I want to drop
Yep.
23,000 right here.
Yeah.
Because the banks want to see that you
Established credit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you got to think about it. It goes beyond just cars. You know what I'm saying? You're going to want a house one day.
right.
Let's say you're looking at a $500,000 crib. You going to drop a $500,000 cash?
I don't know. Like,
I promise you, like, it's not a lot of people just dropping cash on houses.
Right.
Eventually, you're going to have to use
Motherfuckers
that
coming
credit.
from California.
Yeah,
They can, yeah.
Yeah.
But you're going to need your credit eventually.
Facts.
So you need to establish
somewhere.
that meat and
Yeah.
potatoes. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah,
Makes
like
sense.
credit cards is good. That's like 30% of your credit score.
Yeah.
But the rest of that is like car and house.
Right.
Yeah.
Those are the
House.
biggest.
Those
or
are the
bigger purchases.
Bigger
yeah.
purchases, yeah.
So,
So you got to use that credit. Like,
gotcha.
I'm saying like, it's good to use it because you're gonna need it one day. I'm not saying paying cash is bad. If you just got it like that, do it.
Yeah.
But like, it might come back to bite you. You know,
Right.
eventually. When you finally do got to borrow money and they say
Right.
you a ghost.
Right.
We don't see where you ever borrow money, so we're gonna slap you with a higher rate.
Got you.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy too.
Yeah.
That's
for sure.
crazy. So when it comes to
Push your
putting,
mic.
no, you
No, I'm not good. You saying I'm good because it ain't your lips. For sure.
he was like, oh my god,
He tell me I'm good. Your lips good.
bro. Yeah, pause. Pause.
Right on, right on.
My god.
He's like, I'm just glad it wasn't me.
Yeah, for sure.
So when it comes to like, okay, we're going over interest rate. My interest rate looks good, right? And so I'm like, I don't want to put any money down, right? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Or how do you explain that? Putting money down.
Putting money down, you remember your interest rate is going to be charged over the total amount they
So if you put money down, the total amount that's subtracted from the total, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. So let's just say it's
the interest rate's gonna go to the extra or the rest of it versus the money that you put down.
right. So
That makes sense.
let's say your principal balance is $100K and
Okay.
your interest rate is $3,000.
So $100,000 car,
$100,000 car and your interest rate is 3%.
3%.
Okay.
So
Okay,
just 3% of $100,000. That's that's $3,000 a year, just pure interest.
right.
So if you put 50 down, you just cut your interest charge in half.
Right.
In
right.
half. So now I got
Yeah.
1.5%.
So the more you
interest
put
rate.
down, the
Well,
better.
your interest rate is still 3%, but now your finance
Well,
amount
on left.
Yeah, it's on less. So now you're paying
Got you.
$1,500 a year in interest versus $3,000.
Gotcha.
Got
So
you.
That makes sense.
yeah, the money down does help. You know what I mean? It may sound like this dude is just trying to get some money out of me, but it's helping you. You know what I mean?
Right. So
it's helping you.
it lowers your principal. So
Right.
it's not just because some people think, oh, that's money that they just pocket, but no, it actually helps you.
Yeah, it does, and you may get a better rate. Because let's say you remember I was talking about those tiers, tier 1, tier 2. You might have been in tier 2, but if you say, man, I'm gonna put 30% down, the
'Cause
bank
it
will
drops the amount of the car
yeah, so
to
the
a different
bank
tier.
and it looks
Gotcha.
good to the bank too. The bank like, oh yeah, I trust this person. They paid for half of it right now.
Right.
Let's go ahead and drop that rate down for them. Well, he tier 1 now.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
So, bro, this is like my brain because remember that situation that we talked about. I was in the Central, but I was upside down. And I was like, I think I'm gonna just pay off the car and then go in. He was like, no, bro.
How does that happen too? By the way,
if you're upside down, I'll have him explain because he explained way better.
I got you.
But so basically, like so he was like, don't pay it down. He was like, they're gonna roll that over and use your down payment to pay down that negative equity because it looks better at the bank.
It looks better at the bank.
Yeah. So
Because look, if you just trade in that upside down car, we like, all right, this dude right here don't make good decisions. But if you bring in that 5,000, they're like, okay, he got money from somewhere, and he willing to put it down. So just think about it. Money down is skin in the game.
right?
Okay.
So you know what I mean?
Saying I got cash, I can play.
Yeah. You got skin in the game, as in you got something to lose too. You more likely to pay that car off if you didn't put 5,000 down.
Right.
You're not gonna let it get repo. You like, man, I put 5,000 down. I gotta pay that note.
Right.
Got you.
But somebody that didn't put no money down, they come pick up the car. They don't even care. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't do no money down anyway. I ain't losing nothing but the car. I get another one.
Got you.
So like to a bank, it looks better when you put that money down because they like, okay, they obviously showing that they want the car and they willing to pay for it. So you might get a better rate.
Got you.
You saving money on interest.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
So can you explain what what negative
upside
equity
down
is?
car.
Being
Negative
upside
equity?
down, yeah.
Upside down, that's pretty much you owe more on the car than the
What
car
it's
is worth.
But how does that happen?
Yeah.
You gonna pay. Pretty much. Let's say you owe $20,000, your car worth 15.
And it just
That 5,000 not just gonna disappear. So
but how did that
You drove it off the lot and it
situation-
depreciated.
yeah, it's just
That- just
it's a
that fast.
depreciation.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a depreciating asset.
So does that depend on the type of car it is? In?
yeah, it got a lot to do with the type of car.
The Maseratis depreciate horribly.
Boy,
Really?
Horribly.
boy, you got to keep that bad boy because
Bro, you got to keep because after you buy it, you cannot sell that thing.
Yeah.
Like they depreciate.
Really?
They get literally sometimes like in 2 years, it's already worth half, like less than
for
what
real.
you bought it for.
and you got to think about it. That's dang near luxury cars in general, though. Yeah, it's like because luxury cars, you got to think about who buying luxury cars. It's people with money. Like the people that really got money. You think an NFL player gonna be looking for a 2018? No, they want that. They want that new one.
Right.
So your 2018, even though it mean a lot to you, don't nobody want it as bad.
Right.
But think about it.
Got
It's
you.
always a market for a used Camry or a used Nissan.
That's
Because
true.
you got kids that need
Yeah.
it. People about to get their driver license. You got a family. You just need an affordable car.
Right.
But like
Dependable,
yeah, but who's buying 2015 Porsche GT3s? Like,
Right.
Got you.
you get what I'm saying? So that's why they plummet so hard. It's just not a big
The
as
market,
a,
yeah,
it's
there's
not
not
a
a
the,
lot, yeah.
the demand is not there for them.
Right.
So luxury cars like used ones, they depreciate hard.
And the
Yeah,
more
that's
miles you
nice.
put on it, the more it depreciates
Yeah,
too.
for sure.
So that's how you can own like like you bought the car. Oh, I financed this for 25,000, and then you drive it off the lot for 2 years. You put 40,000 miles on it. It ain't worth the 20,000 you bought it for.
Nah, for sure.
Right.
So now when you so now you're saying when you go in to trade it in, now that gap of like that what. How much did I say it was? Like 20,000 versus like let's say 15. That $5,000 gap, you still owe that on the car.
Yeah, you still owe it.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. You had a loan. You supposed to pay that back. So
Right.
that 5,000 just goes on top of the next car you get. So if you're looking at a $30,000 car, that negative equity now it's 35.
So now you're paying $35,000. Yeah.
You still owe them their money though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
For something that ain't worth.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, pay fast, drive slow.
Pay fast, drive slow. Hey.
I was like, that deserves a button.
Pay fast, drive slow. You know what I mean?
Man.
You put 100,000 miles on it in a year, you out of there.
Sheesh.
Nobody
Yeah.
wants it. Who wants it? You know what I mean?
Right.
It's giving Uber.
Yeah, right.
They out of there.
But sometimes, so yeah. I like
Yeah.
if you just finance a car and you Ubering,
Yeah.
dog. Like I say, if you Uber, like if you can, if you just own the car, that's why I was like just
yeah,
Uber
it's better just to own it.
because you trying to sell it after you put 150 on it.
Yeah,
after
that's
2
nuts.
years, it's like
Nuts. Who the fuck want to buy that?
Yeah, nobody wants to buy it.
nobody wants to buy
And
it.
then banks really don't want to loan money on it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So now nobody wants it. The dealership don't want it. The bank don't want it.
Right.
Like,
It's going to Jeffries.
right? Hey, she learning. She already knows. And now Jeffrey gonna do the whole process on you and tear you up. Yeah, because you need this bad boy.
Yeah. So that's what he was saying to me. He was just like, bro, he was like, just let it roll over and just pay it as a down payment because that look better as the bank. So I still was gonna get to whatever like the price was. I had to pay out that negative.
It's the same
equity.
thing.
But it looks better.
better.
It looks better putting that money down instead of coming in with a car and not bringing anything to
the table.
Right.
to the table.
Makes sense.
It's all like like when he was explaining to me. It's steps, right? So can you explain the market right now and why, like, what's going on with the chip shortage and everything?
That's what I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
So my
What's
mom bought a brand new 2013 Toyota back
Oh, okay.
in
I'm about to-
2013. He was like, no, in the year 2013.
Okay,
brand
right.
new Toyota Corolla, I believe.
Okay.
She bought it for like 15 or 16,000, right?
Yeah.
It didn't have any like the bells and whistles, whatever, but brand new, whatever. She was the first person to drive it off the lot. So the same thing, present day, if I would buy like the same type of car this year, 2021, 22, whatever, it's now $10,000 more. So like the same situation, but it's $10,000 more. Like the same type of car would run for 25, 26, 27,000.
Right.
It's just like that shit is nuts. Like
That's just the economy, though.
yeah, but it's like fuck.
Man, stuff just get more expensive as time
Right.
goes on. You know what I'm saying? They used to buy bread for 20 cents. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
Are we buying bread for 20 cents still?
Shit, I wish.
We ain't. Milk 5 cents. We ain't. It's just the times.
How did COVID like affect
The chip
all of
shortage
this?
thing, yeah.
Yeah, the
So I
chip
feel
shortage.
Like it did.
It did. Absolutely did.
So what exactly is going on with chip shortage for people who may not know?
Man, so pretty much there's like one big company that produced mainly all the chips for everybody. Like 80% of car makers got the chip from the same person.
Okay.
And they pretty much just stopped producing them. So yeah, like let's say they stopped producing them and now there's a chip shortage. And these chips is pretty much what drives the car. It's like it's the computer. It's the membrane on it. Yeah, it's just the membrane on it. So now you got a whole bunch of cars with no membrane. Like
So they can't even drive.
yeah,
They're
you
just
can't
sitting
really
there.
do nothing. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
that's
So that's why
nice.
if you're driving past car lots now or dealerships, they're empty because
They empty.
there's no cars.
Yeah. So like now dealerships are and these companies are struggling to find somebody to replace this chip. And think about it, people steady buying cars. Like
Right.
people still need cars, but now you just don't got them.
Motherfuckers definitely buying cars.
Yeah. They're gonna get got.
Man. And aren't some people buying cars before they even hit the lot? Like
Oh yeah.
So like let's say like
Tesla. Well, Tesla doesn't even have a lot.
Nah, yeah, they don't got dealerships.
yeah, but so let's just say like for example, like it was my mom, like I said, she's bought this Cadillac, right? But she was talking to the guy. He was like, yeah, we have one coming in 2 weeks, but it's already sold. It's like it's sold before it got here. Like that's crazy,
For
bro.
sure.
So people are buying it without even seeing it. They're just like,
Yeah. Are they putting deposits down?
Okay.
Like yeah, they may be putting money down, say that's mine.
got you.
Yeah. So when they get here, they go ahead and finish the paperwork on it. So yeah, people are locking in the cars because they can't find them.
Right.
So if you get a dealership that say they got one that's gonna be here in 2 weeks,
Right.
you got to jump on it.
I heard
know?
like there was like a shortage in, I don't know if it was trucks. So like if I wanted, say I had a truck and I wanted to sell it today, I could get more for it than I could have like a few months ago because there's a shortage.
Yeah, it's vehicles in general. Like everybody car worth more. Your car went up,
Bro, my
you
car
wasn't
went-
driving no truck.
Bro, my car, dude. It literally. Remember, we got it appraised, and it was just like it was like 8,000, right?
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah, it was something. It was like 8,000,
Yeah.
and then this year they're like, "Yeah, we'll give you 16 G's for it." It was like
After putting more miles on it, more time on it, it's older.
That's like crazy
It's
though.
yeah.
crazy. I was like, I had to like, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta do it
got
now. You got to. And how
got
long
to.
is it gonna be like this, man?
We projecting probably for the next 2-3 years.
3 years.
And the thing is, it's getting to a point where they may just keep it like this. You know what I mean? And
Really?
we may go to more of a, because we still selling the same amount of cars almost. Mm-hmm. So they may just go to an order basis, like, you know, everything trying to go digital. Like, eventually, I'm not saying it's gonna happen in 3 years, but before the market to get corrected and we to get cars like we used to have them again, it's gonna take like 2-3 years.
Jeez.
Because just think about it, like, so my dealership, we sell about 100 new a month, but I'm only getting like 40 in. So I'm literally selling more than I'm getting in.
Yeah.
Got you.
So in order for us to really catch up, you got to be getting like 200 a month and you
Right.
sell 100 so you can
Right.
have something left over.
Right.
So that's why a lot still look skinny. Everybody at the dealership looks skinny because they selling them faster than they're getting them.
No, that's
Got you.
crazy.
That makes sense. All right, bet.
What's
So,
sorry.
Go
no,
ahead.
you good. You got it.
What's the best time of year to buy a car, like as a consumer?
Theoretically, the end of the year.
Because they want to
Yeah.
get
So
them
right now
out.
is the best
Yeah,
time.
yeah. Right. Typically, the end of the year. Right now, it really doesn't matter though.
Right.
Gotcha,
Yeah, these days, because since it's a shortage, it's not like it's not like companies are struggling to sell the cars anyway.
Right, right.
So they don't have, you know, because the blowout sales at the end of the year used to be because, man, I got 500 cars. You got to get rid of
Yeah,
some
they don't
of
want to
these.
pay the taxes
Yeah.
on the cars. In the new
But
year.
like, it's not the same market. You know, we got 40 cars on a lot. Like, we don't have to do nothing crazy to get rid of them because
Right,
they're selling. So
right.
right now, it really doesn't matter like what time of the year you buy.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah. But you got to think about it too. Like, it's good and it kind of balances out, to be honest. Like,
Okay.
people might be like, man, I'm paying more for a car. The discounts ain't there. Well, yeah, your 2010 worth $5,000 more than it used to be too.
Right.
So it's really the same
Right.
thing.
It's really the same thing.
It's really the same thing.
Wow, you put it like that, it actually makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like you're not getting a discount, but we're giving you more for your car than what
Exactly.
it would have been.
So let's say you would have got a $5,000 discount before. You ain't getting that, but now you're getting $5,000 more for your trade.
On the back end, yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay, bet. So we're
So
still
it's-
so we're walking Ada through her car. The Carfax looks good.
Carfax look good.
We got her at that, let's say 5% interest rate. Da 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 da. The car's like 25,000.
Okay.
What is a good amount to put down to like it'll be good?
Have a good like monthly
Yeah.
payment.
Oh, it's gonna be all depending on what you want to pay. Yeah, let's say when it comes to money down, $1,000 affect your payment about $20. So
So if I put $1,000 I will take off $20 off my monthly payment.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I put $2,000 down, that'll be $40 off.
yeah,
Got
work
you.
like that.
it's generic numbers, but it's pretty close. So you put 5,000 down, your $600 payment now $500. You know what I mean? You put 10 down, that $600 payment $400.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
So the money down, it's like you do it where you comfortable at. You know, some people might be like, I'd rather put my money somewhere else where it make me money. I ain't gonna put nothing down. That's up to you. You know what
But
I
then
mean?
your monthly rate is going to be a lot higher if you don't put anything down.
Your rate? Not necessarily. Like, it just helps. Like, the money down may help you,
Okay.
but it's not necessarily just gonna hurt you. You get what I'm saying?
If you don't
Okay.
put anything
Yeah,
down.
yeah. The money down is just possibly to benefit you.
Right.
Yeah, but not putting it down is still not gonna just hurt you as bad. You know what I mean?
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay, bet. So
It's just more incentive to help you. You know what I mean?
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So all right, we got it through that. We got the money down, everything like that.
We put money down.
We put money. How much you putting down?
I put like, I don't know, because
You've been paying cash for cars this
That's
whole
what I'm
time.
like, I don't know.
You got the money to put down.
So is 3,000 good to
I
put
was
down on the
gonna
car?
say like five.
I always say about 10% down or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you $20,000, so like 2,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
2,500.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
put like 10% down.
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. All right, bet. So she put that money down, and then we get to the question: extended warranty, gap insurance.
Yeah.
What should we do about
What
that?
the fuck is that?
Hey, it's some good stuff back there.
Yeah.
It's some good stuff back
so
there.
so can you explain like what that is, like this what gap insurance is, and if it's important or not, or
yeah. Oh, gap is important.
What is gap insurance?
yeah, that's a good question.
Gap insurance, pretty much, no matter what, if you wreck your car, they're gonna pay the full amount.
For what you bought it for? Or
for
what?
you owe on it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
versus like just another ordinary insurance, they're gonna give you what the car worth. So
Exactly.
you might owe 20.
Yeah.
Back in the scenario, you owe 20, but it's worth 15 to the insurance company. So they give you the 15, you still owe the 5. But
So
gap,
how does that work? Like, if say you wrecked a car and the insurance gives you what it's now worth, do you still have to pay? Like, say the car's
you
totals
done.
out. Like, you still have to pay like the difference.
The difference, the gap. That's
Yeah.
what it's called.
Yeah.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
still have to pay a car that you're not even driving.
If you don't have gap insurance,
Right. Yes, but that's my point.
Yeah.
What the?
they didn't wreck it.
They didn't wreck it.
They didn't wreck it.
It's bro.
They didn't wreck it.
It's a cruel world we live
Bro,
But they sell Gap.
so
Protect yourself.
can you explain like what Gap is like for so
in. How much is it?
Well,
I ain't getting into that.
so,
I don't think it's much though. It's not because Gap is just like I don't want to
Like
say
an
because I don't know.
extra.
Yeah,
Like
I don't know.
$20 a month, some type shit.
Right. Yeah, it's gonna be. It
I don't
may
think
be
I don't think
less.
it's that much.
Yeah, I don't think it's Gap.
Oh,
Gap
really?
is Gap is cheaper than
So
Warranties.
it's like renter's insurance, damn near. It's like cheap.
Yeah, it's cheap.
it's cheap,
Yeah,
yeah.
Gap insurance. Is
I think
cheap.
mine's
It's
like
worth
$5. Like
Yeah.
Your Gap insurance?
yeah, it's like $5 extra.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, that's hella cheap.
It's cheap. It's
But the
cheaper.
thing is, I think like what you were saying though, right? You was like you, for example, like you said, if your car's worth 20,000, you know you driving it, now it's worth 15, you wreck it, you still owe that 5 G's.
That's just nuts.
But the Gap you saying will
Pay it off.
pay it off for
And
you.
now you ain't even got a trip. You can go get you another car and you starting over from scratch.
It's like it would be dumb not
it's
to,
dumb, yeah. It's
especially
dumb.
$5 a month.
Yeah.
But some people don't do it though, right?
The only time you don't need Gap is if you putting so much money down, it's really hard for you to be upside down.
Got you.
You get what I'm saying? Like in your case, let's say the car was 20, you put down 10. Well, I mean, you driving a car that's worth almost 20,000, you only owe 10. So, you know, you could drive that for 2 years and it still might be worth 14. And now your balance even lower too. So
Yeah.
Gap is like good if you rolled in negative equity.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Got you.
Or if you didn't put no money down, it may be worth because it's gonna lose value when you leave.
Right.
So if you didn't put no money down, you probably need Gap.
Gotcha.
Basically.
Yeah, it's a high chance you're gonna be upside down, but usually that money down gonna help you.
Gotcha.
So where you ain't too much upside down.
So have you had a situation where somebody didn't use Gap and then they got into an accident and now they owe like 10 G's and they're like, hey, can we put that Gap on now? Like,
I'd be sick.
Nah, you gotta pay that back.
sheesh.
For literally something you cannot drive. It's not there anymore.
Yeah.
So let's say you still owe that. So let's say I want to buy another car. So that 10 G's will roll over to my next car.
I don't think they do it like that.
Yeah, I was like,
Okay.
that don't sound like it worked. Like
Okay.
It's like that's like it's between you and that lender at that point.
Got you.
Yeah.
But you still got to pay that back though.
Yeah.
That 10, oh my God. So it's like you might as well just get it then.
Yeah. Yeah. It's worth it.
Man.
It's like life insurance.
Yeah.
It's hella cheap, but a lot of people don't have it.
A lot of people don't have it. But but you never know when you'll need Gap though, because let's say somebody just hits you, you know, it's not even, you're not even at fault. Insurance will pay you what your cars were. Like, damn, bro, I still owe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Basically,
nuts.
you
It's a
drive a
peace of mind.
Maserati, get Gap. Please,
No, for real. Yeah,
You
yeah.
drive a Maserati,
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
please get Gap. Oh my gosh. So Aiden, okay, extended warranties, right? Okay. Do you feel like they're really needed on cars? Like, so,
Right. That's a good question.
It depends on what type of buyer you are.
okay.
So let's say you want something because they come with warranty. If you buying new, now a used car, you probably need extended warranties. I go ahead and suggest that.
Okay.
If you buying a used car and it don't have any warranty anymore, it may be worth paying that. So if something go wrong, you ain't got to come out.
You ain't got to come out of pocket.
Yeah, yeah. So, but if it's a new car, it's kind of covered for a little period
like,
anyway.
is it like 2 or 3 years? The normal?
Yeah, so most companies got a bumper to bumper for like the first 2 or 3 years.
Gotcha.
So everything covered pretty much. Any screw that come loose is covered.
Right.
But let's just say it's covered for 3 years, but you already know, like, I want to keep this car forever.
Yeah.
It may be worth it for you to go ahead and extend it out,
Okay.
Got
you know,
you.
to a
Is it-
10-year warranty.
Is that through the dealership or the manufacturer?
The dealership.
Okay.
Yeah, the dealership.
Okay.
So you got factory warranty. That's going to be what comes with the car. Extended warranty is anything that you add extra.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you buy that from the dealership.
Gotcha.
But like you get a factory warranty, you know, just like with your phone or something, like something happened in this period of time.
Right.
You can buy extended, let's just say, to cover it for the next 2 years. So it's worth it. I think extended warranties are worth it if you really want to keep the car long term. If we're
Right.
talking new.
Right.
Now, a used car, I almost say it's worth it all the time.
All the
Like,
time. 'Cause you never know.
You're not covered. Like
Yeah.
something goofy can happen. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Something
Right.
goofy can happen.
Yeah.
Not for
Transmission go out 3 months after you bought a used car. You gotta pay for
Oh,
that.
that's like 5 G's, bro,
Yeah.
to fix that.
It-
Oh,
why I sold my
anything
old
can
car.
happen. Yeah, anything can happen. So you got to think about it like if it's only making your payment $20 or $30 more,
Right.
yeah.
it may be worth going ahead and get that.
So these automated calls I'm getting.
They fake.
Oh, them fake. Oh, yeah. Yeah, them
Boy,
fake.
they be aggressive too,
Yeah.
boy.
Fuck.
Boy,
yeah.
They be aggressive, man.
Somebody probably falling for it too.
Oh yeah.
I think people falling for
There's
it.
some
They
old
have
folks or
to.
something just.
have
Oh, what?
to.
I don't have awards.
I don't want to go to jail.
You know they falling
Let
for
me
it.
get my checkbook.
Oh man, I feel bad
Mailing
for
it
them. bro.
straight to Jeffrey House. Jeffrey Banking.
Jeffrey, man. All right, so
Yeah.
Aiden, are you choosing extended warranty?
Yeah.
Okay, so you
cover
got-
yourself, protect yourself.
She got did she get a good deal? Let's see, $20,000. She put $2,000 down. You got gap insurance?
Yep.
Yeah,
You got the
got
gap
the gap.
got
insurance.
gap insurance, got
Extended
her
warranty?
extended warranty. She good. She covered.
Boom.
So you paying. You got to think about it. You paying for a peace of mind. Like that's how it is.
Right.
Like people perspectives, well, it just charge me more. You paying for peace of mind.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's all you paying for.
Gotcha.
That if something happens, yeah,
You see? That's why it's number one.
yeah, that's all you paying for.
Man, Aiden, you got a good deal.
Right.
You got a good deal. You
I may
rolling.
come to you because I'm like, I kind of want a new car. I want to buy
Yeah.
myself a new
Come
car
on.
for my birthday. So
Come on.
A lot. Hey,
We got everything. It's not just Ford.
It's
Yeah,
not
we
just.
got, we got used cars, anything. So
you got some caddies.
I think we got one or two. Hey, we got this
Sorry,
old
I'm
boy.
gonna say that for Papa.
Yeah, we got a DeVille or something. That boy. For real?
no.
Bro, it's like a 06. Hey, it got low miles on it though.
Dude, blow cold air.
Yeah,
That was Papa's car for
It was
sure.
I can't drive though. It looked like a funeral car, so I
Yeah.
can't do it. I like, man, you got to see the new legs. They got
bro, if
them
I
new
was-
legs. Like it ain't that stigma. That's usually what it ain't the same no more.
Bro,
Really?
You know what I'm saying? We talking something with Corvette engines in them. Like,
Oh shit.
yeah.
We went up there to the Sewell over there across the street from that Love Field, bro. Hey, it's they serious up there, bro.
They clean to me.
They serious up there, man.
My dream
Right.
car too expensive for me.
What you want?
What you want?
69 Chevelle SS.
Okay.
Black on black.
I like,
Oh, okay,
little
okay,
character,
yeah.
old school joint.
Hey,
Old school joy.
That shit expensive though.
Yeah, bro. You got
fuck.
you got to pull up, bro. They have everything up there. When I went, he was like, "All right, bro, what you want?
Yeah.
We got F-150s. We got this right here. We got this over here." Like,
I like dealerships with variety.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
But the thing is, though, like with the chip shortage, right? If you see something you like,
It's right there.
that's
Showing us some legs.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Scroll through some of them. It's different now.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like the back though.
You know, like the back? Yeah, but it ain't, you could tell like this ain't Papa old car.
No, it's definitely not
It ain't
Papa.
the land yacht. You
This
know
is
what I'm saying?
giving
not.
granddaddy.
Granddaddy Papa.
Same
Okay.
thing.
No.
They fast though.
Yeah.
They fast.
Yeah.
It depends on what you want. You know, I
Yeah.
like a little power. So
Yeah.
yeah, I gotta have
I would
power.
say that with my lemon too. It was a V6. That shit drive different. I know it ain't. It ain't a lot, but it ain't what I got now.
Yeah, nah, the V6 still got more power than like a 4-cylinder.
regular, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
Yeah. So
like-
it do got. I'm with you though.
Yeah, I got that
I ain't
4-cylinder.
gonna
My
lie.
little lemon.
Yeah, my camera got a 4-cylinder. And
That Jeep got a 4-cylinder. I ain't going nowhere in that thing.
I ain't gonna lie. It just hey, you know your
You
car
running
slow.
that red light? Hell no.
Hey, you know your car slow when it just get louder, but you go on the same speed. It be making all that noise, bro. I
They
probably
be like, look, 25. I'm like, damn, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going
Yeah.
nowhere. But yeah, you got to pull up, bro. I'm telling you, you get everything
We'll
up
take care
there,
of you.
bro.
I'll see you in March.
Hey, look, at bare minimum, like, even if you don't buy from me, I don't be tripping off that. Like, I want the best thing for you. So whether you get it from me or the next guy, but I can still like help you through the process. Or,
Gotcha.
Or if you just got questions and want to test drive something and to get a feel for it, I don't be caring. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you can come up there, let me know. We'll take it for a drive,
That's
do
what's
whatever.
up.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
called the day of,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Bro, just pull up." Like I literally called the day. I was like, "Bro, I want to try out this truck, bro." He told me just pull up.
just pull
Yeah.
up.
And I drove.
I'll take care of you. Like, whether,
For real.
Yeah, like when it comes to people I know, like I don't care about the money. Like it's not that serious to me.
Yeah.
I'd rather know my people in a good position.
Right.
Or being taken care of. Like it's not that serious. Like
And that's so real, bro. Because
Yeah.
like I said, I didn't even buy from Elante, like
Right.
because like I think y'all had a Jeep up there, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
I wanted to buy
Wasn't the
mine
one you
new.
wanted.
I wanted to buy mine
Yeah.
new. So, but I'm saying he walked me and Jimmy like through the whole like everything he just did. Now he was on the phone. Was like, "Bro, what should we do? What should we do? Is this good? This good? This
sure.
good?" But he looked out like
Yeah.
for real, for real.
That's
relationships more important than money. So
For sure.
That's
it's
true,
way
bro.
more
Yeah.
important than money.
Yeah, and I feel like Aiden, you learned to like.
Hell yeah.
I ain't finna scam you.
I had no car knowledge at all. I mean,
Right.
even still, because like I said, I've always bought my cars cash. So
Right.
So now you know, hey, sometimes it may be good to finance, especially in the
Right.
long term.
Right.
Trying to buy a house or something like, oh, you've been paying on this car for 8 years. You know, like.
I would hope not. But
Yeah, so
okay.
Of course.
I'm gonna tell you a situation where financing is better than cash.
Okay.
So like my motorcycle, for instance, like
Oh, I'm sorry to hear about the motorcycle too.
yeah, it's all good, bro. I can get another one. It's not a big deal.
What'd you have?
I had a CBR 600 RR.
I don't know why I asked.
It's a crotch rocket.
Okay.
The ones you see doing wheelies, that's it.
Yeah. I got
So
you.
I could have paid cash for it. It's not a problem. But I ended up financing because I'd rather have my money in the bank.
Okay.
Where I got access to it. So I only had the thing 2 months. I'm about to ride it. Yeah, I'm about to go ride it. I'm like, should I take the bike to work, the car to work? What I want to do? I go to the garage. Somebody made that decision for me. The bike gone, so I'm like, shit, I guess I ain't riding. So
I felt so bad.
Yeah, so-
I felt so bad.
but since it got stolen, I'm not tripping though, because I got my money in the bank. I got insurance that's gonna take care of all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But let's just say I paid cash for it. Now the bike gone and my cash gone. You may get the money back from insurance, but you gotta wait now.
Yeah.
Where I still got my money.
That happened to one of my mom's friends. He was almost done paying his car off and it got stolen.
Yeah.
And I don't even think the bank paid him anything, or it was like very little, if
Right.
anything. And it's just like, you're almost done paying the shit off and now you got to start all the way over.
Oh man,
That shit
I'd be
fucking
sick.
sucks.
I'd be
Nah, for
sick,
sure.
man.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
happens though.
Did I
But keep
did
your
I
money in
tell
the bank.
you about the time I almost bought a bike?
No.
Oh, bike life?
What? Nah, I
Hey,
didn't
hold
know
on, wait. Did it have 2 wheels or 3 wheels? Which one?
Okay, all right.
that. What was it?
No, this was a sad story.
She still ain't answer the question.
She said, yeah, I'm waiting 2 or 3 and then proceed.
2.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
No, this was a very sad story. So
What's
in
up?
my mind, I'm in high school. I'm just like, all right, a bike costs less than a car. I'll try the bike.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
What?
You dangerous.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I ain't going that far. Whatever.
Right.
So in my mind, that's my thought process.
Okay.
So I'm the type of person that I want to make a decision and I don't want to talk myself out of it. So before, I've never even sat on a bike before.
Right.
Prior to this, I go to the dealership. I was like, oh yeah, I like that. It was I'm about to butcher the fuck out of this Kawasaki Ninja.
Yeah. You said it perfect.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's exactly right, actually.
I see it. It was like 5-6K, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh yeah, like I could do that.
Yeah.
No problem. Put like $300 down. Mind you, still have never even sat on a bike. Right. So then I go to take my classes. So when I take my classes, they accidentally put me in the advanced class. So I fail
Giddy up.
within
Through
like
the
an
keys,
hour.
giddy up.
I can't even hold the bitch up. Like,
Oh, yeah.
it's
Really?
bad. So she pulls me to the side. She was like, I'm sorry to tell you, but like you're a danger to yourself and everybody else
sure.
around you. So I'm sorry, but you gotta go.
Right.
Wow.
So I'm just like, I was so upset though. Like I didn't even get my money back from the class. I didn't even go back up there. They just kept my deposit. I was like, fuck it. Like,
Oh, you was mad.
I was big mad. $500 just
sure.
gone. I'm just like, fuck it. I was like, it's not meant to be.
No, I need my money.
Yeah. Oh, because them classes run you like 200, 250,
Yes.
bro.
Yeah,
like,
for
they
sure,
not
for
cheap.
sure.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I was upset. I was
Right.
real upset. So yeah.
You wild though.
Yeah.
You wild. You just went out on a limb.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I like it though. I respect that. I respect that because that take courage.
It does.
That take courage, and I can respect that for sure.
Bro, I was
Yeah.
really about to buy a bike too. I was so close to buying a bike. But then literally I saw yours got stolen. I was like, I think I might want to wait to have a garage, like a house to park it in and
Yeah.
lock it. You know what I mean?
Is it easy to like steal bikes?
Oh yeah,
Really?
Yeah, it's easy.
Especially some bikes are really light too. So just
Yeah.
put them on back of a truck. That's it.
Yeah, think about it. Like the bike weigh 400 pounds.
Right.
2-3 people can pick that up, put it on a truck, and they
Right.
out.
Yeah, but
Like in a matter of 2 minutes.
this dude drove it off, right?
Oh, he drove it off. Yeah, he knew what he was doing.
How does that work though? Because it's like you don't have a key.
Yeah, the same way you can hotwire a car.
Oh, it's the
yeah,
same type of thing.
you can. All right, so think
Oh,
about
that's
a
nuts.
locksmith can open your car door.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if he just got the knowledge to know how to
Yeah.
tinker with it,
Damn, that's the.
like just like that, the engine gonna light up.
Yeah.
And he had a helmet. I was like, man,
Yeah,
that's-
he was like,
Oh, he
Oh,
was prepared.
No, he was prepared. I'm
bro,
like,
he
oh,
sent me
yeah,
the
for
picture.
sure.
Like, he dude had a helmet. Like,
Yeah.
this dude was serious. headlights on the bike.
In the
He had eyes on
morning,
that
hey,
motherfucker.
and it was 7 a.m. I was like, bro, how you wake up stealing?
He was ready.
Like, I'm
He was ready, bro.
That man woke up. Let's get it. Yeah,
He woke up ready, bro.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Man, E, thank you so much for coming in, bro.
For sure.
Like literally, I want to like really thank you, like because for walking me through my whole like process, bro. Because I had no
Right.
idea. It was literally just me. My parents had helped me. None of that.
Yeah.
Like I was like, bro, I'm gonna just call E, and literally he walked me through the whole thing. Like it took like I didn't just get it. It took me like 2 months. Like really just trying and understanding and everything. And so I really want to thank you, bro. Like
for
for
sure.
sure. I feel like a lot of people are going to benefit from this conversation because
yeah.
it's like, oh wow, I didn't even know that. Like, you know, so thank you. I want to thank you for coming in. That,
sure,
that
bro.
really
For
means a
sure.
lot. Really
For
means
sure.
a lot. My boy.
Yes, sir.
But you know what part of the time? You know what part of the show this is?
Okay.
This is the Nice Picks. And it's the part of the show where I will ask my guests and my fellow hosts 3 questions.
Yeah.
I don't like
3.
it already.
He's on fire.
You ready?
I don't like it
What's up?
already.
You ready? Question number 1. I have keys, but no locks. I have space, but no rooms. You can enter, but you can't go outside. What am I?
What the fuck?
Bro, I need that on
Wait,
the screen.
say it again. Right, say it. I have keys but no locks.
You have keys, but no locks. Space, but no rooms. You can enter, but you can't go outside. What am I?
Bro, can I get the first letter of the word?
Nah, bro.
Okay, you saying keys with no locks is giving.
Say it might be right. It
Yeah, but it doesn't fit in the rest of
might,
it.
it might be right.
Like piano.
No, you're not necessarily, but you're listening. Keys, but no locks. Space, but no rooms. You can enter, but you can't go outside. What am I? You got 5 seconds.
Oh man, you might as well go ahead and call it 0. Cause
A keyboard. Come on, man. Come on,
oh
man.
man, you should have gave that to her, bro.
No, she said a piano.
What is space?
Oh, piano on a keyboard.
Space bar. Come on.
I don't know what the fuck
Oh,
that
what
means.
type of keyboard?
It's a keyboard.
okay,
Keys, space.
Okay.
You can enter the enter button, but you can't go. Come on now. You know.
Okay.
I have
Yeah.
no idea what the fuck that means, but hey,
No,
I ain't gonna lie.
the key.
Yeah.
You have a space bar. You have an enter button. You know.
I don't know what all that is.
On the keyboard.
Nah,
You know that now that he done told you that,
I mean
right?
now.
Okay, yeah. Before.
Oh,
okay,
thank
yeah,
God.
yeah.
I thought you still didn't. Was like, I was
What's
like,
a keyboard?
I was like,
I know what a keyboard is. I just don't know how it functions.
Yeah.
I didn't play any instruments. The fuck?
Wait. Computer.
That's an air ball.
computer keyboard, ain't it?
Keyboard.
Oh,
Where's she
oh
at
my
now,
God.
bro?
Oh, I missed that.
That's an air ball.
Enter space bar. Like,
Yeah.
I missed that whole thing.
Bro.
I didn't play any instrument. You and I were like, what is she talking
I
about?
thought you meant. Never mind.
No, not a piano. No, an actual typing.
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Thank God. Okay. So,
Bro, please don't be another real.
oh, you got 2
No,
of
it
them.
is.
You got
That's
2
why I
more.
said I hate it here.
Oh yeah.
You want they're both hard, but all right. Listen, A is the brother of B. B is the brother of C. C is the father of D. So how are D and A related?
Say it again.
Okay. A is the brother of C. I mean, no, I'm
No.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, right. You already
Yeah,
fucking up.
A is the brother of B. B is the brother of C. C is the father of D. How are D and A related?
My brain can't even like.
I'm gonna just start saying stuff. Grandchild.
I'm about to say mama. Somebody mama.
Listen, one more time. Listen, y'all can get this. I swear. A is the brother of B. B is the brother of C. So they're all brothers.
Right.
C is the father of D.
Uncle.
Uncle.
Booyah! I told y'all can get it.
Y'all say it first. You say it first.
Yeah. I kind of,
Okay, we was right there.
Yeah,
I kind of helped y'all out a little bit, but you know what I'm saying. Y'all end up.
You had to tell us.
You could have left that part out.
Bet. Last one. It's the last one.
All right.
What can you hold in your right hand, but never in your left hand?
Yo,
My mind went.
come on, man.
You can get it, bro. What can you hold in your right hand, but never in your left hand?
My right fingers.
No.
That's a good answer.
Okay,
though.
you know what I'm saying? I'm holding.
Nah.
It's about to be.
Is this an
stupid.
object?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you consider it. You can hold it in your right hand, but you can never hold it in your left hand.
I hate you because this is about to be dumb.
It's about to be dumb as hell.
It is. This is a dumbass.
It's about to be goofy.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
It's your left hand. Is it super easy?
I mean, it was kind of.
You can never hold your left. You
Yeah.
can never hold your left hand. You know, you can hold. I couldn't give you that one, but it was a stretch.
He was close.
Yeah, it was a little.
close.
It was close, but
That's an air ball.
my boy. E.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming in,
sir.
bro. You have no form of social media, so where can the people find you? Where can they come by a car, truck, wherever? Where can they
Yeah.
find you,
You
bro?
have no social media?
Nah, I don't do the social.
Man, he don't do
Yeah.
it. You don't do it. It's crazy.
I live a peaceful life. Yeah, I focus on me and what I want to do.
yeah,
up?
yeah. So
Pop
where can the people find you, bro? Where can they come buy a car, bro? Where can
Yeah.
they find you?
I'm at Billetta Ford. It's in Denton, Texas. Like I say, we're a Ford dealership, but we sell used cars too. So if you're looking for something used, you can reach out to me. And if you just got questions, you can reach me too. So
Yeah.
So somebody would have to have your number. To
Yeah.
be able to-
We're not gonna put on. We're gonna
Yeah,
put, just get it from me.
Yeah, get it from this
And
guy.
I'll check in with
if
him.
you serious, get it from this guy.
Yeah.
He more than welcome to give you my number. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
facts,
If we're
facts.
talking about business.
Facts.
So,
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah.
I've literally had people
No, for
reach out
sure.
to. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, if you're looking for a car, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, there ain't no other person to shop with, bro.
Right.
Just hit me and I'll pass you, you know what I'm saying, his number. And
Right.
you know what I'm saying, we'll make something happen, man. I will need a little bit of that commission, but you know, it's all good.
I got
but
you.
no, I'm just
I got
playing. And we also have,
Call me daddy.
where can the people find you, Ada?
Instagram, Aidenc, AIDENC. You can get your Call Me Daddy merch at number 4 AMER.
Yes, and you can follow your dramatic host, Trey Nice.
There's a nice one.
On all social media at the Trey Nice. That's TheTreyNicee. It's been another great episode. We got some Key Glock right here, man. Thank you so much, bro. Shout out to Planet Juices. And we good.
You know I got the juice, man. I just hopped up out that Lambo, Batmobile like Bruce Wayne. I just dropped 200 on my gang. This shit was pocket.